Okay, just a quick disclaimer on this video. It's got like 4 endings, so just, yeah, I mean, stick with it. It's worth watching to the end, and actually wait to the end of the video because I might surprise. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to do a little bit of a kind of a day in the life sort of a thing today, what I eat today, and just wanted to share this little baby face with you. So just turned 37 on the 25th, and I gotta say, I do not feel like I'm 37. I don't feel like I look like I'm 37, but maybe I'm just, biased. But I gotta say though, 7 years ago when I decided I was gonna stop eating meat, and then 6 years ago when I went vegan, I was not like in great health. I had recently quit smoking, and like things weren't great. Obviously, quitting smoking was huge, but I'm feeling pretty good. I I always kind of had this thought that like getting close to 40 would suck because I watched other people in my life when I was younger start getting a little bit older and seeing them like sort of starting to physically break down or like not have the energy levels or not like have the drive or the health and things like that. And I thought, oh shit, like this is gonna suck. But I'm just not there. So I feel pretty good. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. And yeah, so 37, wow. I mean, where the hell did the time go? But in any case, that's not what this video is about, pining about my age. It is 8:30, actually it's about 8:45, so I got up a little while ago. I'm working from home still, been working from home since mid-March. It is now the end of July, so my office chair misses me, I'm sure, but this is good. I don't mind this at all. I could do this full time. Like, my job basically, as long as I'm connected to the network, I can access the files I need. It's no problem. I can just work from my laptop. Got my cats around me. Can have some music playing in the background. No big deal. But for now, I am going to have a coffee, and I don't think I'm going to have any oatmeal just yet, but so Jamie and I have been recently doing some intermittent fasting, and I gotta be honest, like over the weekend, over the last few days, actually when I was house sitting and dog sitting with the beagle Becky that I take care of. So yeah, I was actually with her on my birthday, wasn't even home. But Jamie had made me up a big batch of like seitan donair meat, and I was just like gorging on quality. I say quality, like, yeah, it's quality flavor wise, not the healthiest of foods, but I was gorging on just, really epic foods. So I wasn't really doing my fasting as much over the last couple of days, but trying to do like a 16-8 sort of a window, which, so I'll like eat between noon and 8 p.m. It's really not that difficult at all. But just still kind of new to it and working through that and what that means like as a runner and when I might need to like fuel in the morning and just not do like, not do that. But yeah, so far so good. So, but I am gonna kind of drop the level down just a little bit today until I get back on track a little bit. So I'm gonna have a coffee, and because normally I wouldn't even be taking in any calories at all until noon. But obviously a coffee, I'm gonna put some cream and sugar in that. So that's gonna be some calories that would break the fast. But I'm already at like 14 hours or something like that, so that's fine. In any case, long-winded intro to this video. Let's get started on the day, and we'll see where it leads us. That's you. That's you in there. Marley is my sidekick. Literally, she's on my side. She pretty much sits here most of the time when I'm working from home. And it's got my laptop here. And she's got her little bit of space. She's happy. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be having for breakfast. I'm going to have some of this Nature's Path Blueberry Cinnamon Flax Instant Oatmeal. This is actually one of my favorite cereals, and Jamie had picked this up for me. She actually intended to get me a little box of cereal for my trip out to dog sit Becky, but grabbed the oatmeal instead by accident, but it's fine. I tried it. It's really good. I love instant oatmeal. I could eat it all the time. This stuff is pretty good. I mean, you know, there's not a lot of ingredients. You know, nutritional info is good. I mean, it's oatmeal, so there you go. So it's just important to remember that not all Nature's Path items are vegan. Some of them contain honey. I don't know about any of their stuff that, like, you know, if there's chocolate or something, if they use like milk chocolate. I think that everything seems to be pretty much like, you know, dark chocolate or like just raw cocoa or something like that, where they're keeping everything organic. But definitely there is some honey in some of their ingredients, so make sure to double check that. But there are a lot of vegan options with Nature's Path. Definitely one of my favorite, like, you know, cereal brands. So I don't eat a lot of cereal, but it's something that I could eat pretty much every day. And usually I'll get like a big box of it and just like demolish it. You know, I'll just go through it really quickly. I go on these little spurts. I'm the type of guy, I'll eat the same thing over and over again, and, you know, I don't need a lot of variety. And cereal's just one of those things, I can probably eat it like 3 times a day. So it's probably for the best that I don't always have it in the house. Alright, it is lunchtime. I've got to head out. I've got to grab some coin from the bank, do some, get some laundry money. That's what that's for. And also have to return a DVD, part of like the Disney Club thing. You gotta buy so many in a year. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we got sent one that we don't want, so gotta return it. And yeah, depending on how much time I might stop in the grocery store as well and just grab a couple quick things. But Jamie has the car today because she's at work, so I'm just gonna walk down. Luckily, where we live, I mean, you know, you've seen in my videos before probably, there's this nice row of trees behind us. The birds are always chirping and stuff. I mean, it's like I'm back in the middle of nowhere, but I'm actually only about 400 meters or a quarter mile from a large grocery store, which is kind of like the beginning of the downtown area. So yeah, super close, and I can get everywhere I need to go on foot. Depending on lines though, I don't really know how much time I'll have, so I should probably get to it. And repping the Vegan Empire shirt. A little bit hard to see, it's a little bit dark in here, but repping the Vegan Empire shirt. I always try to wear, like, you know, some kind of a vegan clothing or message or something when I'm out. And you know, just plant those seeds. So it's a beautiful day out here. It's currently 20 Celsius, which is, I think, is right around 70. Feels like 25, which is probably more like 80. And yeah, like for me, this is great. You know, there's a little bit of humidity in the air, but it's not too hot. It's overcast. I think it's gonna rain a little bit later on, but so I'm not sure if I'll get out for a run today. But yeah, nice day, can't complain. It's actually a little bit of a breeze, even though there's a little bit of humidity. 70, 75 degrees, even 80. Man, I love these temperatures. Like, it's great, as long as it's not too humid. That's what gets me. I'd rather 100 Fahrenheit or, like, you know, 36, whatever that is, but no humidity. Anyway, enough talking about weather. Here we go. Remember to wear your masks. I normally would never walk into a bank with a mask on, but hey, apparently they want you to now. Okay, so it did warm up pretty significantly in the half hour or so that I was out. Just show you guys, I did pick something up though. So I went, like I said, and got some laundry money out of the bank, and What was the other thing? Oh yeah, mailed that DVD back. I also stopped in one of the local sports shops that's on the way back. That's like, they always have a buy one, get one deal, usually in the summertime before the kids go back to school and stuff. And so they carried I think this is where I got most of my running shoes previously, because they carry the Saucony rides and stuff like that. So I went in just to see what they had. I had no intention of buying anything today, but man, like seriously, it was just a bad selection. Like even with the buy one get one deal, it's just not worth it, because the selection of shoes that they had were really like the lower tier of each brand. Yeah, I mean they had a couple of others that were up there, but like not ones that I was interested in. But like, for example, the Sauconys, like they didn't have the Ride ISOs, the new Ride 13s. I didn't expect them to have, but like they only had the like base level shoes that it's not even worth it. If you're really going to be running every day, or maybe not every day, but running regularly, putting in a lot of good miles, and training hard, it's not really worth buying like the base level shoe, because you'll only get like probably half the lifespan out of them. They're not going to be as comfortable. You're risking injury. You're better off, instead of buying the $90 shoe, getting the $150 shoe. You're going to get twice the lifespan in a lot of cases, and it's just going to be a much better, smoother, just more comfortable shoe. So anyway, what they had was pitiful, and I don't think I will go back there again, at least not for a while. When I want to buy another pair, I want to buy probably another 2 pairs of shoes in the near future, but I'm not going to just grab anything. But what I did get while I was in there, wow, long-winded intro, is I got a couple of Goo running gels, the salted caramel and the something chocolate. Goo is, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it is it's gluten-free and vegan. I don't give a shit about gluten, but obviously it needs to be vegan. So these two are, I don't know if all Goo gels are, but definitely the salted caramel and the chocolate one that I picked up are. So yeah, I'm gonna start, training in some longer distance stuff and be using these. So these ones do have caffeine. It's only 20 mils. It's not bad. I usually use the Cliff Shot gels, and I really enjoy those. I have a couple left over here that I'm going to use up, before they expire. But one of the ones that I got in 2018 while I was training, yeah, and I did use them during my marathon where I, got my sub 4, was the Espresso. I had to order those in online, and I had to actually get them from a US location. They didn't have them in the Canadian. But they, I think, were like 50 mils of caffeine, which is, so I didn't use those every time I took a gel, because in a marathon I'm going to take probably like 5 gels, maybe even 6, because I'm not one of these fast guys who's going to get through one without using a gel, or 1 or 2. So I'm going to use probably 5 anyway, if I'm doing one every half hour or so. And yeah, so probably more like 6. And that math still doesn't work out. Yeah, probably more like every 40 minutes or something, I think I would take one. But anyway, so I wouldn't use the caffeinated one every time, obviously, because that's just a lot of caffeine. But I would alternate them, like maybe every third one. Or like, I think I took one before the race started, and then maybe my third gel, and then 2 more after that, or something like that. Anyway, enough rambling about gels and running. It did get way hotter out. The walk back home and up the hill was like, whew, I had a nice glisten going on. So now I'm gonna just pop in a load of laundry, and I should eat something. So I'm just having something super quick and easy for lunch, and it's not like the healthiest thing or whatever, but it doesn't even matter. I'm just having a pack of instant ramen noodles, and a lot of these are actually vegan by default, just kind of accidentally vegan. Again, they may not be healthy. Check with the, with the actual company itself, depending on what the natural flavors or things like that could be, what additives are in there. But These are just from my local dollar store, and I have actually double checked into this particular one, and they are vegan by default. Even the flavors that are like chicken or beef flavor, because it's just plants and chemicals basically to make it taste like that. I mean, there's no actual animal products in the product itself. Double check that. Always double check that wherever you are. Ingredients may change, so don't just assume that dollar store brand stuff will be vegan by default. It's just been the experience that I've had. But anyway, yeah, I also had 2 packs of the oatmeal this morning instead of 1 because I just had too much water and I was like, ah, crap. So I just added another pack of oatmeal instead of eating really soupy oatmeal. And so I was a little bit fuller. And when it is this hot, I don't really have as much of an appetite. Now, I know I'm eating like a hot ramen soup right now. I don't mind eating hot foods when it's hot, but I just don't have the same level of appetite. So just staying hydrated, and I'm probably going to eat, something more substantial later, although I'm just not really sure what that is yet. But anyway, got some laundry in. Got to get back to work. That was another reason I wanted to do something just really quick and easy too, because I am working from home, so I've got that on the go, and so I'm just gonna get to it. All right, so I am done work. Jamie's home. We're gonna go out and grab a few things. She's giving me the weirdest look. I've probably earned it, but in any case, yeah, we're gonna go out and grab some dinner. Okay, so it's not gonna be the healthiest day of eating, but that's okay. We're gonna grab some burgers and fries from a fast food place, but of course it'll be vegan stuff. So you know what? That's the only thing I really care about. Although I do need to focus a little bit better on health, but not today. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Grab a few things that we need as well. Maybe drop in like Value Village or something and check to see if there's any great things to thrift. But I'm starving, and I know Jamie is as well because she's been fasting better than I have. So we gotta get to it. Okay, we had our dinner, which was great. Now just grabbing a few things from the Walmart. And yeah, I thought I was in somebody's way there. And yeah, just probably gonna thrift after this, but we come here, we get these big things of cat litter. They're way better than any of the crap you can get in the grocery stores. So yeah, that's what we're here for. Gonna hit up this other local thrift shop, Frenchie's. I think it's pretty much only here in Atlanta, Canada, but they got some pretty good stuff. So we got the Lightlife cheese in here, folks. Already picked up some vegan cheese, or we'd get this too. Okay, everybody, so back home, obviously, I'm in my kitchen, and we were out quite a bit longer than expected, I think, but it's all right. So we did some thrifting. I didn't film a whole lot because my phone was pretty much dead. Actually, it's like almost dead now, even though I just charged it for a couple of minutes so I could film this next clip. So I'm going to try to make it quick. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of the grocery items we got, and maybe we'll talk about some of the other stuff in another video. But all right, some clementines. Picked up some Eves, the veggie bologna, and some Lightlife turkey. I got some celery. I got this stuff here we had picked up a couple weeks ago, or maybe almost a month ago now. This same brand in like a shredded matzah, and the bag lasted forever. This stuff is so good. The brand was anyway. So we're trying this in the slices of the Swiss and a smoked Gouda. Actually found these in the local Walmart. And I've just got some romaine hearts and some carrots. Just picked up some sub buns. And these apples, guys, if you have been watching since like, I don't know, 2014, probably you haven't been because my channel was very brand new, but these are piñata apples. We had these in a trip to Ontario like almost 6 years ago, and I've been craving them ever since. These are the best apples I've ever eaten in my life, and we just got a bunch for cheap too, like $2 a pound, which is very cheap considering. And we got some onions and just various coffee creams and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and a big bag of kale back here that Jamie will be eating all of that. But anyway, very excited to try these Swiss and the Gouda on my vegan subs. That's very exciting. Oh, and one last thing as a dessert, we're gonna try the Magnum non-dairy ice cream bars. So excited. So as part of the tradition around my birthday, I shave and then I go to the liquor store to see if I would get ID'd. This time I didn't, but it's because I had a mask on. I was like, oh, let me pull this down so you can see I'm a baby-faced 37-year-old, and I guess that was probably enough that the guy was just like, well, I'm not going to bother IDing you then. So it really wasn't a fair trial. I think I probably would have got asked for ID otherwise. But anyway, we're going to dig into one of these, have a little snack, and a little something to drink maybe, and call it a night. So thanks for watching, and kind of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a boring day. I didn't really do a whole lot, but we got out, did some things, and I took you along there at lunch. Pretty typical day for me on a Monday, especially just working from home, doing my thing. Not the healthiest day of eating, but it's all vegan, so it just, you know, goes to show you again how easy it is to be vegan. There's no excuses to be made. You want to eat like ramen noodles, fine. You want to eat something instant, okay, no problem. You want to go out and have like a burger and fries, we got you covered, folks. There's no reason to be eating animals. So here we go. Gonna call it a night. Once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, so I mean, I guess it would be pretty crappy of me to end that video without doing a little taste test on these Magnums. So let's make this a what I did in a day, what I ate in a day, grocery haul, thrifting, come with me at lunchtime to run errands, and taste test video all in one. Oh, and a lot of cat spam because I showed Marley earlier. And here's Dylan just, wow, yeah, just get on it, Dylan, get on it. Anyway, so there's her. Okay, so you're gonna hold this for me and we'll do a taste test?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so here we go. You get 3 in a box. I think they're pretty expensive, like $6.99, but I think it's worth trying. So I'm just gonna do this taste test while Jamie films it. Normally we would try these things together at the exact same time, but I don't know if we'll be able to do that, will we? Or you got a free hand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's one for you.
Thank you. I almost took a bite.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, wait for me. The whole point I gave you, and so we could do this together.
But there's an M stamped into it.
There's an M, yeah, for Magnum.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
I've never even
So-
had Magnum.
No,
regular.
I've never had the regular version of
Yeah.
Magnum. It looks good.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? This is just classic, so I guess just vanilla. Let's go.
That's really good.
Wow. Okay. It might be a little soft just from being on the counter for a minute. But, oh my God.
That's
Like-
really good.
And that, like, it's quality chocolate too.
Yeah,
Like, it tastes
I was just
really
gonna
nice.
say it's really quality.
Mm-hmm.
These are some funny ass eating shots.
I'm not doing this just for the camera. Like
There's
this,
some ice cream on your chin.
like this is how I actually eat.
I know.
Like a friggin' animal. Like I should just start getting fed out of a trough.
Still. It's so good. You're like, I can't even stop this, even though it's on camera.
Honestly, this is just so good. It is too soft. And it's because, yeah, we did have it out on the counter. It's a hot day. It was only out for a couple minutes, but still. Okay. Well, look, if you haven't tried them already, and you've got an extra few bucks kicking around, or money's of no thing to you, I feel like John Hammond from Jurassic Park. We spared no expense. Anyway, this is too good, and we need to stop filming this because I'm just gonna start dropping it. All right, so we have decided to taste test this anyway. So add another taste test to this video. So we got some smoked Gouda, some Swiss. Let's give it a whirl.
Initial smell. This is Swiss.
Oh wow, that smells just like Swiss.
Very Swissy.
Wow. I haven't smelled that smell since like, I don't know, the last time I ate those like Swiss cheese crackers when I was still vegetarian.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what they smell like.
I haven't had Swiss cheese in such a long
Oh my
time.
god!
Like, I haven't
Wow.
had Swiss cheese in like 8 years.
I mean, this is
The only thing that would make it better is
if it had holes in it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have holes, but ready?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I find it has more smell than flavor, but I mean, it tastes like Swiss.
I find it tastes like between a cross between mozzarella and Swiss. I find it has that metallic taste that we always talk about that cheese has. Like, it's a weird.
Mozza does have that like slight metallic, almost like a tinny type of a taste in your mouth. It was good. I like that. Really good for the vegan charcuterie.
Yeah. Like, but in all seriousness, I don't find it that different than like the Follow Your Heart matzo. Like when I really think about it.
Not that much different,
But
no.
there's a slight difference. But I like that this is also like soy free.
Soy free.
I don't know if the Follow Your Heart is or not.
I don't know.
And also, it has no palm oil in it.
Right. Yeah. So this stuff is no nuts, no gluten, no soy, no dairy, no palm oil, no GMO, and no cholesterol, obviously.
Okay. This
Gouda.
is smoked Gouda.
Oh wow.
That definitely has a smoked. I love smoked cheese.
This
too.
stuff has a great smell. So yeah, the Swiss I'm gonna give like a 7 out of 10.
Oh, this
What?
actually isn't slices.
Oh, that's
I don't
not
think.
slices. That's a block. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
ready to
let's
cut.
we gotta cut this off here.
I was like trying to peel back the slice. It just wasn't happening. That's even cooler though, I think,
Yeah.
that it's not
So
slices.
we got a nice Gouda block.
Definitely a nice charcuterie edition. And there was one more there too, wasn't there? There was a cheddar.
Yeah, I think it was just a cheddar. Yeah. But yeah, so this Gouda, I mean, it smells really good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't taste like any other cheese.
That's really good.
Like, it has a completely different flavor. Oh, that's good. I need a little another one.
Yeah, it sounds good. So this brand, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I think it's like Nafsika. It's Nafsika, Nafsika's Garden, I'm guessing. This smoked Gouda, it smells amazing. It tastes really good. It's got more texture than the Swiss. It's definitely got that little bit more chewiness, like you're eating actually off a block of cheese.
Yeah. No, that was really, really cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm glad we got
That
that.
right there actually might be the best vegan cheese I've ever had.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Wow.
Like, not...
Like just overall. You know, some cheeses are more fit for certain things, but that, just to eat a piece of it like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that a lot.
Okay,
It's
10
just
out of
something
10.
different too.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, 10 out of 10.
The Swiss isn't that different than other vegan cheeses.
That'd be good, like a
I've
sandwich
had.
cheese.
Still good, but that's like...
Oh, that smoked good. You could do so much with that. Okay. Well, so this might be the end of the video. Again, I warned you in the beginning there that I ended this thing like 5 times or something.
What were you originally filming a what I eat in a day video?
It's kind of a like, you know, day in the life sort of deal.
Oh yeah.
But here we are. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff going on. But okay. So if this is it, we'll see you in the next one. And if not, see you right now.
So folks, this may actually be the most epic vlog I've ever posted on my channel. Basically, because of the amount of content we're cramming into this thing, what started off as a regular what I eat and do in a day has turned into multiple taste tests, a grocery haul, and all kinds of other stuff. And now Jamie has just made me some homemade beer battered fish, tofu fish. Of course, it's vegan, but a beer battered fish. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Fish was the last thing I stopped eating, like the last meat item that I stopped eating when I first went vegetarian. So I was like pescatarian for a little bit where I was eating some fish because, you know, growing up in Nova Scotia, hey, this was the thing, right? Yeah, so the Gardein fishless fillets are amazing, but this looks so much better. So I'm just going to give a quick shot of this, and then I'm going to taste it on camera for you guys. Look at this. So it's like nori sheets over tofu in a beer batter and fried. Wow. All right, I'm going to try this out. You're going to try it as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Like it's even flaked like the way you've done it like that. Almost looks like the way salmon or something would flake off in layers.
Yeah. I used a recipe though, so you can link the recipe below.
Okay, I'll link the recipe. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's give this a try.
Wow.
What? Oh my God. How?
I'm sure the flavor would intensify too if you marinated the tofu for longer, like overnight.
Oh my God.
But wow.
Okay, so, yeah.
I don't even like fish. Like it's weird, right?
I mean, guys, holy shit. That, like, and it feels like it's flaky too, like just the way that it's cut and stuff. Okay, beer battered fish fillet, like legit.
That's
Wow.
insane.
That is insane. Okay, we'll link the recipe down below, and I think this is the end of the video. We'll find out.